Hello everyone, welcome to Casting the Pros. My name is Nick Tucker. Today we have a wedding supplier who's an award-winning wedding supplier. He won award recently from Britain's Asian Wedding Award 2023. His name is Himanshu from Sai Mandaps. Please welcome to Himanshu. Hello Himanshu, thank you very much for coming to our podcast channel.
Hello, Nick. Oh, thank you for inviting me
And
to
congratulations for
Casting
your
the
award.
Pros. Oh,
Yes.
thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. From the first call you gave on me, well,
Yes.
I think I would say 2 weeks before.
2 weeks ago, yes.
2 weeks
And
ago,
I
and when
asked
you told me
if you're
about all
interested
these,
coming on.
yeah, I was very excited. Yeah,
Yes.
I was very excited to know about this Casting the Pros and how it works and how you let the upcoming bride and grooms to introduce the suppliers, and
Yeah.
that's I think something interesting. Yeah.
That's the whole idea behind this podcast channel. I would like to invite everyone, whoever is there out there, is good suppliers. They are pro. They're doing really well in the
Yeah,
industry.
definitely. Why not?
And I've seen you. You've been doing it since last 2 years, but I've seen you more than that many years in the wedding industry. But as you're doing your own business since last 2 years, and you also achieved your award as well recently
Thank you.
for the best decoration award, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about how that journey began, how you started, and how unique you are, better than everyone, and how you doing it better, uniquely, all your mandaps,
Yeah.
and how you get these ideas coming up.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, I'm in the industry been long now. Yeah, I'm seeing everyone like it's like the suppliers are the family. I'll be
Yes.
honest.
Yes, you know
Yeah,
everyone, right?
yeah, everyone, yeah, everyone. So yeah, it's like more like suppliers are the family. But yeah, the journey started back 14 years now, and so I love what I'm doing. Honestly, I love to go every day to the weddings and whenever we can. I love to wake up early morning, start setting up for the bride and groom, and seeing them happy.
Yes.
And this is all about me because I like it to do on the floor. Um, so yeah, and after COVID, I, I've seen many bride and grooms were really struggling to find out the good suppliers. So I
Yeah,
thought I'll give myself a chance.
of course.
Yeah, and then yeah, I've started on my own
That's very
from
nice.
then. Yeah,
Sai Mandaps,
and
I heard this name every time. Every couple I talk to, and they say, yes, we did inquiry to Sai Mandaps. So that means you are in that list where
yeah,
everyone just do inquiry and book as well. So that's good. It's a good achievement in
yeah,
2 years' time coming out in the market like this,
yeah,
which is
it's
really,
true.
really, really
True.
good.
Yeah.
Tell us how uniquely you do your mandaps. Like you have a floral mandaps, you do a lot of different designs as well. I think you do all different events as well. So if you can just tell us about everything, like what kind of events you do.
Yeah,
And
so in terms of the events and
yeah,
the decoration, with regarding to the weddings, it's like few sort of the events involved in that.
it's really good to hear the services you provide. I mean, you have a lots of different mandaps, and tell us about the events you do. What kind of different services you provide for?
Yeah, so we do provide basically with related to the decor most of the services.
Okay.
That would include wedding decoration, including reception decoration, civil ceremony decorations. Those are the pre-wedding events, which includes mehndi ceremony,
Yeah.
haldi ceremony, vidhi ceremony. No event smaller for us, so
Okay.
every events are equal.
Okay. So you
We don't take,
work the
yeah,
same,
yeah, we
work hard
don't
on
take,
every
yeah,
event,
yeah,
right?
we don't take like, oh, that's the event is small. So every events for the same for the us.
Nice.
We do corporate events too,
Oh, very nice.
and we do um, more like towards the floral nowadays, and that's what the next generation would love, the floral work, I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Your floral mandaps are more in demand these days than
I
the
won't
wooden
say the
ones.
floral mandap, Nick.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, the mandaps are being standard nowadays still.
Okay.
But what people it's loving, it's floral kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. What we have come up with the idea, I don't think anyone has a. We got come up idea with floating mandap.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so this is you might not even heard of it.
No, first time.
Floating mandap means we can do the mandap which doesn't have any pillars in the front. So
Okay.
there is no obstruction to your
Okay.
guest. All of your guests can enjoy your wedding ceremony
Oh, wow.
clearly, and we can provide that mandap in most of the venues. I would say all of the venues, unless if there is an high restrictions. Apart from it, yeah, we can do that sort of mandap. So we come up with this idea this year.
Very nice.
Yeah, so floating mandap idea, because I've heard from past um, 2 years now.
Okay.
Most of the suppliers are really struggling. Let's say, especially you as a photographer,
Yes.
you are struggling with those two pillars in the front
Every
while you're
time.
taking a full shot. You really,
Yes.
really struggles to
Yes.
get the clear view of the family, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the new floating mandap, which I can show you the pictures, we can share them.
Yeah.
We did it in the exhibition and we introduced it from the exhibition.
Oh, nice.
And main thing is we can set that mandap in most of the venues. So it's not like structure, it just stands at one venue.
Okay. That's really, really good. How long it takes for you guys to set up your mandap? Let's say any average mandap, like how many people team you need always required, and how long it takes for you to set up?
So
Tell us about
generally,
that.
setting up the mandaps, it takes around 2 hours to 2.5 hours max,
Okay.
depending on the venue. So
Okay.
some venues, as you know,
Yeah.
being difficult as in loading access and stuff.
Yes.
So those sort of venues will take some extra times.
I see.
But apart from it, if it's like our regular venues, it takes about 2 hours to 2.5 hours max.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your turnaround time for any mandap you're setting up
Yeah.
in any venues.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most
Well,
of the time.
that is really, really good. And also when you're doing your mandap, like, you know, you have like all your unique style and the unique ideas you bring out with. How do you get these all ideas? Because you must be very creative with your mandaps. The way I've seen some pictures on Instagram, and you do all that time lapse kind of videos where you see everything is setting up for your mandap, and then when it's ready, the whole idea, it looks really, really nice. The decor looks really nice. I always, every time I go to weddings, and I'll see all the lot of different suppliers as well doing mandaps and everything, and it's always, I have a question in my mind that how you get these all ideas, how you become this creative to make that decor look amazing, because every time it's not the same mandap. Every time you do different as per your client's requirements.
That's true.
So
that's
how
true.
do you get these ideas?
Most of the time, Nick, what happens is we get more ideas from the bride and groom actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's sort of the scenario which I would say 30% of bride and groom are coming up with the new ideas. And we would love to take their ideas, you know, because we wanted to do something different as well, what we've done in the past in terms of the events. Yeah, because we already have done the same events, you know, so we want to do different things as well. So they coming up with ideas, like they got photos from the other countries, other cities, you know, other decor, and we implement them in on their wedding day, and we make changes. We suggest them accordingly what we can do on their wedding day, what suit better on their wedding venue, specifically if the specially mandap is going outside. That we always make sure. And I do bit more become more creative, you know, and I do like doing flowers.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like more towards florist as well.
Floral style mandaps, right? You're more creative that side.
I'd like doing florals and stuff. So I like to be more creative.
That's amazing.
Every other events we always improve as well. What we used to do, what we can do else next things, you know. And in terms of the you say time lapse and photos and stuff, I do like taking photos, especially making some videos, you know. And when we are seeing the next client, we can show them, look what we do on your wedding day. So what we've done in the past, so that's going to be something similar. Before anyone comes in, it's going to be nice, clean and perfect for photographers, and it will be ready. So those sort of scenario I can make next bride and groom feel. So I'll take that personally, photos and videos and
Yeah.
time-lapse photos, videos on my phone. Yeah.
Very nice. So, Himanshu, that is really good to understand how bespokely you make your mandap, floral mandaps, and you understand your clients, and you get their ideas, which is really good about it. Also, how was your journey, like from beginning when you started your first time 2 years ago? I think right after COVID you started, right? Your journey.
It was right after
And
COVID too.
when you got nominated for your award, and then you won your award, how was that? Like, how was that all experience and the journey and the excitement you had? Like, just share with us that all.
Yeah, Nick, it was a really great moment when I was introduced by the Britain Asian Wedding Award, that I was nominated, as plenty of my bride and groom has supported us, and they
Yes.
voted for us to be nominated. And the journey to there, it's
Yeah.
really, really, really been amazing. I did work very hard. I can say that, yeah.
Did.
And starting from the scratch, yeah, I did it very hard. And I would personally say thank you to all those bride and groom who has trusted me
Yes.
and my team members. Without
Course,
them, I
you
could
know.
not achieve this.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I was there on the award ceremony, and then when they announced it, the wedding decorator of the year, and I was, oh my God, we did it. Finally,
Wow,
we did it.
that's
Thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's the good feeling, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
to achieve something, and also it's everyone's trust as well.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very
true.
hard.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
very
That's
hard
true.
to get that trust from all the couples, right? Where you've done the services.
I completely
And
agree with that.
I
Nick.
think it's because they're happy with your work and what services you provide and the quality work you provided, and that's why they nominated you for
Yeah,
that, isn't it?
yeah, that is true.
That
That
is
is true.
amazing.
Yeah, once we were nominated, yeah, and many of our bride and groom has voted for us as well.
Yeah.
And I would personally say thank you them as well. They all left us a messages on the Instagram. Oh, Himanshu, we voted for you. We voted for you.
That's
Best of
amazing.
luck. Best wishes. And yeah, because what we've done on their wedding day, it's a quality decoration we have provided.
Yes,
Yeah, after COVID, yeah, definitely.
that's very nice. How many mandaps do you have right now?
With regarding the mandap range, we have around 6 to 7 wooden mandaps,
Okay.
which includes wooden carvings
Okay.
made out of natural wood and engraved, not made out of the machines at all.
Okay.
And definitely, yeah, bespoke mandaps we got plenty, which comes with like a modern designing mandap, metal
Okay.
structure, different kind of it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So overall, I would say around 10 to 11 mandap we have at the moment. And with the same mandap, again, as I said in before, we can be more creative, you know,
Of
and we
course.
can make from
You
the
can
one
mix and match.
mandap to 3, 4, 5, 6 style of the mandap, you
Yes.
know, from the same mandap structure. And the way we do the different sort of florals, and the way we add extra sort of the glass vases and stuff, and it becomes like a completely different look of the mandap, you know.
Yeah. That's very nice. Is there any particular venue you are as their supplier or anything, or you work with every venues like from
We
different?
generally work with most of the venue.
Okay.
Most of the venue we work with, but from last 2 years we are exclusive to the Boardbrook House venue.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so that venue specifically, we are the only decorators at that venue from past 2 years.
Very nice.
So yeah, we just do the decor at that
That's
venue
good.
specifically. And luckily, you know what, Nick, specifically that venue last 2 years, we never, just one day, apart from it, we never ever have to do the mandap indoors.
Oh, everything.
Every
Every time is
event we
outdoor.
have received there, they all went outdoors, and they all went fine.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a beautiful venue. Boardbrook House, yeah, because they got 3, 4 places where you can actually have the mandap. You can have the mandap in front of the house. You can have the mandap in front of the lake, outdoor. You can have the mandap in the marquee,
Wow.
and you can keep the mandap as an optional.
That's very good to hear that like you got one venue where you are exclusive, like you are the person who's more like every time you working there, and you know that venue very well, and most of the time you done outdoor weddings over there,
Yeah.
and you like it there, right? As it's always outdoor weddings. How about let's say when the couple comes to see you for your meetings,
Hmm.
to see your work, how do you do that? Like, do they come to your warehouse?
Yeah, so how I've done it, I'm expanding myself in last 2 years, and I've started with very small unit,
Okay.
and where I can show my couples who is coming, and mandap in person, that I would personally prefer. So
Mm-hmm.
once they see the mandap in person, they can see exactly what they're gonna get on their wedding day.
Okay.
Yeah, so at the moment we are based in Harrow again, as I said
Yeah.
before, where we have a showroom.
Okay.
When the bride and groom comes, and they can specifically see the mandap in
Okay.
person,
Okay.
so they can exactly see what they will get on their wedding day. And if they have a specific design of the floral they want, design of the backdrop they want, if they wanted to go for the
Yeah.
bespoke, any prints,
Yeah.
any aisleway decor, then we do create them on our showroom at Harrow,
Okay.
and we show them from there. And definitely in winter time we always have a showroom. Summer times what happen is apart a weekend,
Yes.
sometime when we are extremely busy,
Yeah.
we shut down the showroom. But apart from it, just a few weekends, we always have a showroom in place
Oh, nice.
in Harrow. Yeah, so it's really, really, really useful for bride and groom to get the
Of
vision
course. Yeah.
what
Yeah.
they will see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we do consultation from the Harrow
Okay.
office.
Okay.
At the moment, we have one office,
Okay.
and Harrow office, and we completely run the business from there.
Okay.
And after COVID, I'm expanding myself. I've got like,
Non-stop, innit?
yeah.
No one can stop you now.
No, it's not that. Expanding myself. Yeah, we got now around 3, 4 teams, and
Okay.
we do at least 2 to 3 events a day.
Okay.
If the bigger events, 2 events a day, and smaller one, we can add 1 or 2 extra events,
Yeah.
as we are all well trained now,
Okay.
and all professionals on the day.
Of course, yeah. You
And
need a professional team, right?
yeah,
You
we
need
are all
you need
professionals.
experienced
Yeah,
team,
we all are
so
professional.
you can finish on time.
Yeah, we never had a
All the
complaint.
mandap, you never have a problem. I
Never
mean,
had a complaint.
wedding day is always hectic, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you guys don't finish, then everything delays.
Yeah.
So everything is up to you guys. How quickly you finish. You got
Yeah.
the big job to do there,
Yeah,
and
and I
make sure it
always,
look nice.
yeah, I always make sure, yeah, everything finishes on time, last finishing touches, that I
Yeah.
always put concentrate on it. As well as I always look after the other suppliers, like everyone, priest, photographer, musicians. I have to
Yes.
look after for them as well, if they required anything, I would happy to help
That's
everyone on
good.
the wedding day, yeah. Because
Very
it's like
good.
a teamwork, yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is your favorite mandap?
We
Like you
got,
got 12 mandaps, you're saying, right?
yeah,
Different style of mandaps. Also, you can mix and match the mandap designs.
yes.
Any specific, you got like one of the design which you really like and you always
Yeah.
recommend to your couple?
Yeah, I really, really, really like a floating mandap at the moment, because I was like, after COVID, I was seeing many suppliers are like not complaining. They
Okay.
were feeling because of those thick mandap used to be
Yeah.
in old school time, very thick mandap pillars in the front and
Yes.
obstruct the view of the bride and groom while
Yes.
the family are there to see the
Yes.
wedding ceremony, and they can't see because of that huge mandap structure in the middle.
Yes.
And I was coming up with the idea of doing a floating mandap in most of the venues.
Wow.
And I thought, yeah, we can create something like that. And yeah, I was working on that specific mandap project from past
Okay.
1 year.
Wow.
Yeah,
So is
and
it ready to go?
it's
Or
ready. It's arrived in the UK finally this year, beginning of this year, and we did it in the exhibition at Old Thorns.
okay.
And yeah, we doing it now. And it's coming in the market. Yeah, so I
Okay.
like the floating mandap is one of my favorite now, because there is no obstruction to the bride and groom and the whole family.
They can clearly see
Clearly
what's
see.
happening in the
That's
mandap,
it.
right?
That's it. Yeah.
Because we see a lot of time the old decors really nice there, lots of flowers around the
Yeah, and
mandap. But
again,
sometime what we heard from the other guests and what we see, like people can't see what's happening in the
yeah,
mandap.
that's sort of the
Decor is beautiful.
yeah.
There's
It's
so
true.
many flowers everywhere where you just don't know what's happening inside. And when we videoing or when we're taking pictures,
It's
is
bit difficult,
is
right?
yeah, especially with the group pictures,
Yeah,
it's
it's bit
really hard
difficult.
having
Yeah,
that huge flowers everywhere.
yeah,
I mean, end of the day is groom and bride's choice, what they like, what they want to
that is
have.
true.
But practically, when we see as a photographer and videographer's way or the guest view, where they can't see nothing in the mandap, what's
Yeah,
happening.
that's
And
true.
the group pictures is really hard
Yeah,
to capture in that kind of mandaps.
yeah,
So this idea about your floating mandap will
yeah.
be really good. And I want to see that when it happens in any wedding. I want
You
to see
come
that
in, yeah.
pictures on your Instagram.
Definitely. What I'm doing is next event I'm gonna make again time lapse mode, time lapse
Yes,
mode on one
make
of the
it.
event. Yeah, and then yeah, I'm gonna post it on the Instagram page. Yeah,
Yeah, that will be good.
definitely. Yeah,
Everyone, please
definitely.
follow Sai Mandaps on the
Thank you.
Instagram page because you're gonna have amazing mandap coming up, which is floating mandap. He's gonna do with the unique idea what he has, and I think that will look really different. So please make sure on Instagram, Sai Mandaps. That's what you need to follow, and you'll see his different creative mandaps there.
Thank you,
But
Nick.
that's good. Thank you very much, Himanshu, for coming today on my podcast channel
Thank
and
you.
telling everyone about your services you do. And like it's been like only 2 years, but you've been doing really, really well. A lot of people knows about your company name. A lot of people knows about you now. Most of the suppliers knows now who Sai Mandap is, what they're doing.
Thank you.
And I think you are doing really, really well in the industry. And I wish you all the best for 2024, this 2023 and 2024 upcoming year. Like also you win another award for 2024 with your floating mandap, definitely. But yeah, please tell everyone where they can find you. As I say, for Instagram, tell us your Instagram. I mean, your website and any other contact details to
Yeah.
people,
Yeah,
if
sure.
you can.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for inviting me again, once again. It's been really pleasure and pleasant journey on here as well.
Thank you.
And being on the casting the pros, yeah, it's been nice. Yeah, and you did it really well. You made me comfortable, man. Really, thank you. Yeah, everyone again here. It's Himanshu from Sai Mandaps. It will be very easiest, quickest way to find us on the Instagram. If you just type in Sai Mandaps and you'll find us. We have a website, official website, which will basically lead you to the Instagram page mainly, where we have most of the mandaps. Apart from it, the best way to get connected, it's on the website. There's a link of the WhatsApp. If you clicked on it, you'll straight connected to me, and you can personally message us directly from the WhatsApp and easier. And once you have, if you have a venue and the wedding day is confirmed, our best way to get connected is book and consultation or appointment to come and see us at the Hero showroom, which would be the easiest way to discuss more in details,
That's
and then
nice.
we can take it from there. Yeah.
No, very good. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching our today's episode. And we, as I said, like we're gonna have most of every week. I'm trying to get all the suppliers and talk about their business, talk about their success, how they get into their business and how they're doing. So this is today's Himanshu's episode from Sai Mandaps. We're gonna have another suppliers coming up again. And we're gonna tell you about their services, what they do. So please subscribe our page on YouTube, Casting the Pros, and also follow us on our Instagram so you can get all the updates for all upcoming events, all upcoming videos. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my podcast channel today. Thank you.